success. The reality is that most people talk about wanting
Put your hands
success,
up if you don't have
but
a
they're not
speaker.
prepared for success. Preparing is a bit like going down to the
Put your
gym.
hands up if you don't have a speaker.
You know,
That's
you want to
me.
get fit, you know there's going to be some pain, it's not going to be a comfortable ride. Is it worth it? Absolutely. And once you become successful, you'll find you crave success. So that you get, as people who go to the gym do, they get a burn. They're going through the same pain, but actually beginning to enjoy it. Change is a natural function of life. You know, most people don't change. Most people aren't prepared for success. Most people aren't prepared for anything. Most people actually are only geared to what they've already got. And this circle of people are also limiting factors. Don't seek approval from your family. Don't seek approval from your friends. You do not need approval from anybody other than yourself to be prepared for success. The worst thing that can happen is somebody will say, who do you think you are? I remember you when, you know, we were still wiping your bottom. Don't worry about it. They are in a time warp. Back then, you're not going to be the same person in a year's time that you are now, if you're doing this right. Welcome the fact that you'll wake up, look in the mirror in a year's time and be a different person. You may look vaguely the same, but inwardly, and this is where success takes hold, you're not the same person you were a year ago, nor should you be. If you become success orientated and prepared for success, you will take on board that success and that change will carry on for the rest of your life until you draw your last breath. That's why people who are successful very rarely get bored. That's why successful people, truly successful people, never feel they've actually quite reached the target, because the target keeps moving, because there are new targets to go for. Okay? The thing that differentiates a lot of people is not their activity, but it's their expectation. If you're not prepared for the fact that the limits of what your life can be will go on expanding, then you're automatically setting limits on what you can become. The reality is, you know, that most people can only see twice what they've ever had. We all know you can make $1 million a year in FLP, but if you've only ever earned 10,000, you know $1 million's possible, but you can only see typically 20,000. Whatever anybody else is doing, that's all you can see. The good news is that when you get to 20,000, you can see 40,000. When you get to 40,000, you can see 80,000, and so on. So your boundaries will expand, your thinking will expand. I hadn't got a clue about what life could be like. I hadn't got a clue. I didn't get it from reading OK magazine or seeing stars on television or any of that stuff. You have to live it to understand what it feels like. It's a very good feeling. There is nothing wrong with success. A lot of people back off from success. They're not prepared, all right, for that feeling. Be prepared for it. Don't let it come as a surprise. You're entitled to it. And being prepared for success is saying, well, why not me? Why not? Nobody else has. You know,
10 seconds left.
There's no God-given right to be successful or a failure. The one thing I do know, if you do nothing, failure is very easy. Poverty is very easy. A loused-up old age is very easy. A lack of inheritance is very easy. Just be prepared to take your life and run with it.
Thanks, John.